What's up, guys? It's Lore today on the Halo Collective. We're going to talk about the recent radar changes that 343 is implementing into Halo 5. I wanted to talk about what they are and how I think the community is going to respond to it. Do I think that they're going to be satisfied with the change? My personal opinion on the change, etc. So, to start, I have the community update open here, and it says that in a nutshell, this new motion sensor that's being tested is actually a lot simpler than the default system that shipped in Halo 5. Only two types of player activities will appear on the sensor, a non-silenced weapon being fired or a Spartan ability being used: Sprint, Spartan Charge, Ground Pound, Stabilize, and Clamber. And I would imagine Slide 2. And then also, the functional range has been increased from 18 meters to 25 meters. So, essentially, what this basically means is that you won't be seen on the radar just by standing and walking around. You have to be sprinting and moving quickly, or, doing other Spartan abilities, or shooting your weapon that's non-silenced. So, what this will basically do, I think, is it will make silenced weapons on maps a lot more useful, because it eliminates the radar of you being seen while you're shooting. So I don't really know how I feel about that personally. But another thing I think it will do that's good is that we will see a lot less reliance on the radar and a lot more reliance on actually looking at your screen and looking at your surroundings and looking for Spartans instead of having to watch your radar. I don't know how the competitive community will feel on this, because I know a big issue that the competitive community has with the radar is that with how automatics in Halo 5 are viable weapons, as opposed to most of the older Halo games where the assault rifle was kind of trash, and how crouching you could get away, you can still get around the radar by crouching. I think what this problem doesn't solve, or this change doesn't solve, is the whole crouch AR issue where people can hide. People hide in corners, crouch with their assault rifle or storm rifle or whatever automatic it is, and then just pop out and kill people. Which is a very non-skilled way to play the game, which I think I don't personally care that much, because I'm not a competitive Halo player. I don't play competitive arena that much. I usually stick to the social areas, but I can still, empathize with the competitive players that this isn't a very skilled way to play the game, and that's not what they want in competitive arena. So I think that it's a good thing that you will have to look at your surroundings more and we rely less on the radar, but I also think that the fact that it will make, crouched ARs even more viable is kind of going to be something the competitive community doesn't like. Especially when 343 pointed out in this update that they want the stealth tactics to be more viable. Because one of the things they listed on this community update about how it will change it is that it will make stealth tactics more viable. So obviously that's something they think people want. But I would personally say I think they're wrong on that aspect. I think it's something they don't want. I think people want it to be a much more fluid game, especially with how fast Halo 5 is. I don't think people want the game to turn into a crouched AR war where everyone kind of hides and plays hide and seek with the people that run around the map, and then, oh, surprise, I'm in the corner, and then the guy dies. I do think it's an interesting change, and I also think that it's potentially a better solution than completely getting rid of the radar entirely, because I know that the competitive community wants radar gone, but I feel like if you didn't have radar, what would happen is that there would be a lot of times where two Spartans on opposite teams would sprint around a corner at the same time because they couldn't see the radar blip. They would sprint around, Spartan charge into each other, and then it would be a battle of who can land more assault rifle shots, which to me is just as unskilled as crouched ARs, and I don't think that would satisfy the competitive community. Whereas with radar, what that provides with all these, sprinting abilities and other Spartan abilities is that when you're approaching that corner, you will see the red blip running towards the corner, and the other guy will see your red blip running towards the corner, so you'll both stop sprinting, pull out your weapons, and then actually have some skilled fights around the corner with grenades and magnums or whatever, as opposed to Spartan charging into each other and it becoming a clusterfuck. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that the radar changes are going to be good? I am interested to see how the community reacts to it in the long run, but I think that they're doing a good job eliminating the reliance on the radar, so that's a good thing. I still think crouched ARs is going to be something they don't like, and it's going to be a problem, but I think everything is handled incrementally in steps, and I think this is a good first step to figuring out where the radars should exist in the game's meta. So let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions, and make sure to subscribe to the Halo Collective for news and media and entertainment on anything and everything Halo.
The sacred icon is pussy. Yes, pussy. Dat pussy. The sacred icon is pussy.